legalize weed. Hi.
Hello.
Welcome back to our show this one time.
We're here with our mugs.
I'm Amanda.
I'm Katie.
And we're still roommates. We didn't have a falling out since the last episode.
We still like each other.
Okay, mugs, do you want to go?
Okay, this is my mug this week. Take a good look at it. It's on both sides, right? Oh, thank God. Okay. Whoops.
It's a plain mug. Wow.
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 The Owen Wilson wow. A friend of mine, a very dear friend of mine, gave me this for Christmas, and you know I love a good play on words, so oh, for fox's sake.
Mine is like a vintage style mug from Varsity Donuts in Aggieville in Manhattan, Kansas, the Little Apple, where Katie and I both went to school, but weren't friends yet.
We didn't even know what was about to happen.
We didn't even know.
What kind of tea do you have in your mug?
I thought we weren't going to say what was in our cups because I had someone ask what was in it and I said straight up bourbon.
Tea. It's tea. Live by your inner knowledge and strength.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we kind of accidentally got a theme going, we just realized, for tonight's episode.
I was in Vegas this past weekend, and so I was going to tell a story about the last time that I was in Vegas when I was in college, and now Amanda has a story.
I consulted my list. I now have an ongoing list on my phone of stories. And I had a Vegas one on there too from when I was in Vegas. And actually, we were in Vegas at the same time.
I was going to say, we were both there at the same time in college with different groups of friends, and we didn't even know it.
These stories are probably happening at the same time.
Simultaneously in different parts of Las Vegas. Wow.
So my story starts out, this is what, senior year or is it junior year? When we were...
It was senior year of college during Thanksgiving break.
Yes, thank you. I'm glad you're here to know that for me. So we went to dinner at this Italian restaurant. They just had carafes of wine, like just so much wine. We forgot over and over again that you can walk outside with alcohol. It was like bottomless
and then
wine.
They asked you if you want a to-go cup.
And then we got styrofoam cups and poured it in there and took it on to like the party bus with us. The party bus took us to XS, and like Holly Madison was there DJing at one point. From that Hugh Hefner Playboy show, bunny show.
No, I was gonna say The House Bunny, but that's the movie with Anna Faris.
That's one. Stephanie.
The Girls Next Door.
Girls Next Door.
Yes.
But we were there, and someone was like, "Oh my gosh, you'll never guess who's over there," and you think like a celeb, just like a famous person, Gerard Butler.
Why is that the first famous person that came to you?
I don't know. I honestly have no idea. I was like, I don't know. Who is it? Prince Harry.
The Prince.
And it just was like a shit show. So you have like 15 to 20 women that are just freshly 21 that don't know how to drink appropriately.
Yikes.
Even though I'm 27 and sometimes I don't know how to drink appropriately still. That's neither here nor there.
That's a different story.
One of our friends was like, oh, I'm gonna get him a shot. And she took it over to his like bouncer. The guy was like, I'm not gonna give it to him. You have to give it to him yourself. Which we were like, that's not how security works. Like,
wouldn't they like smell it or take a sip to make sure it's not poisoned? And
yeah,
then
or be like, no, I'll never give this to him because you're a stranger.
Poor security.
Yes,
poor security.
Weird. Like, you're not gonna go up to the prince and give him a shot. So anyways, I always joke that at the beginning of the night, my dancing is like shoulder moves, and then as the night goes, it becomes like down into the hips, and it's just everything.
Oh, yeah.
And then if it's like too much, then it's like you got some twerking, you have all sorts of things happening. More so in my youth, so at 21, this was what was happening. So what I did, and like, this is how I'm gonna win over Prince Harry, is to just like, it's so stupid.
Were you in the shoulder region or were we down in the hip region?
It was way down in the hips.
Oh, uh-oh.
And I think about it and it's so cringeworthy and I'm like...
Oh no, are there videos of this or
no,
pictures?
No.
We didn't have the phones quite as we do back then.
I had a flip phone then, I remember this. Like, what logical reasoning is like, that's what you're gonna do to win the heart of a prince.
It wasn't the best effort.
No, and I'm still to this day, I'm like so embarrassed.
So what did you like wiggle up to?
No, I wasn't ever like, so they were at like a table,
Yeah.
a private table, and I wasn't ever up against the table, but there was like a little like kind of half wall nearby that separated like
So
those booths.
You thought he'd like glance over and be like,
like,
that,
wow.
that girl.
Whoa. Look at her moves.
Look at that.
I need to take that home and introduce that to the queen.
The mother.
And so that was the story of the time that I thought that I would win over the heart of Prince Harry by twerking at him.
It almost worked.
Okay.
This is a pretty PG story, but it was very embarrassing. People are gonna think I'm such a lush. It was our last night in Vegas, and I remember we went to the Cosmopolitan, you know, fancy AF.
I went there 3 separate times because, you know, it was such a big group of people that I spent time with different people in my pledge class each day. People would be like, oh, we're going to the Cosmopolitan. I went 3 times to look at that stupid shoe.
The shoe and the
And
chandelier.
the chandelier.
Uh-huh. Well, it's funny because this story involves a real shoe.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know if I've told you this or not.
No, I don't think I've
so
heard
we're
this.
at Marquee, all right? And first of all, we walk into Marquee and there is this huge sign on like the wall when you walk in and it says you're not in Kansas anymore. So we all were jazzed about this sign being up there because we all are from Kansas.
We're from Kansas.
Yeah. Okay, so we got real hyper about that. And then, you know, it was
Do you have a photo?
I might be able to. Okay, well, I do have a photo to share at the end of the story of proof of this happening. We start drinking top shelf liquor and we think we're so cool. And then we realize that LMFAO is playing there that night. This is at the peak of like party rock happening. Yeah. Okay.
They're fresh. They're hot at this point.
They were hot AF, and
Okay.
so we get so excited. I mean, there were dollar bills flying, and the guy had like a blow-up zebra that people were, you know, it was whatever. Okay,
Dollar bills. You're a broke college student. You're like snatching that out of the air
I
so
could
fast.
totally call out one of my friends right now. I couldn't find her, and where was she? On the ground, picking up dollar bills, and I was like, get up.
Wait, who is it? We can bleep it out. I was gonna guess that's who it was. That's what I was gonna guess.
I couldn't find her. She's on the ground picking up dollar bills.
I can see that being her.
So after that happens,
amazing.
we're dancing and whatever, and I'm like, man, my feet really hurt. These cheap shoes are like not feeling very good right now. And so we had a booth or a table or whatever, and I took my shoes off and I left them like kind of underneath where I was sitting. And after a couple more drinks, I couldn't find my shoes.
What?
And
Like they were gone, or that you had too many drinks?
I don't really know. But I like swear that the waitress threw them away.
What? No.
I don't really think she did.
Were you guys like rude?
I didn't even say anything to her, I don't think. I think
Well, that's it. She
in
was
my
like,
mind,
Miss
in
Biatch.
my mind, I was just like, she threw my shoes away, and now what do I do? And I was like, I didn't.
Wait, I kind of want her to have thrown them away.
Okay, she probably hated us, and she probably threw my shoes away. But at the time, I don't think I said anything to her. I don't think I said anything to anyone else. I was just like, she threw my shoes away because I deserved that. And so I didn't know where they were, and I couldn't find them.
You told no one.
I think I told the people around me because we got up to leave and I had no shoes on. And the bouncer was like, ma'am, you need to put your shoes on. And I was like, well, I can't find them. And so then I had to walk out of Marquee barefoot, and we went down to the lobby and took a picture. There's proof of me standing in the lobby of Marquee with no shoes on, and then I had to walk down Vegas Boulevard back to the hotel with no shoes. How do I not have an infection? So I went back and I washed my feet in the sink like a proper lady.
In the sink, there's a bathtub, I'm sure. Was there really not?
There was a bathtub in
What the
there.
heck, Katie?
Have you never washed your feet in the sink before?
I think when I was like 10.
I wash my feet in the sink sometimes.
Have
Not
you guys
ours.
washed your feet in the sink?
Oh, we got one. Oh, we got
So we're
maybe.
split. 50-50.
I've never done it here in our apartment though. So
I just like how that's like your go-to. You're like, I'm gonna come back and just pop these
I was like,
dirty little pups in the sink and give them a good wash.
gotta wash those feet off. So that's what happened.
That's wonderful. That's a great story. What's the saying? What happens there stays there.
Well, my
As
shoes
well
stayed
as
there.
the shoes.
My shoes stayed there. They did not come back with me. It's game time.
So we figured out a name for the game.
What is it again?
This is a story about.
Now this is a story all about.
Last time,
And if you haven't
Amanda,
watched the last one, go back and what are you doing? Watch the last one.
get your together.
Yes.
Watch it. We have the note cards. We have writing on the note cards.
Profesh.
Ooh. I'm going to give a synopsis, my favorite word, of a movie.
Okay.
And be slightly vague about it and see if Amanda can guess it.
Okay.
I feel like you're gonna get this one pretty fast.
Okay.
This is a story about two young gentlemen who find themselves in quite the predicament.
Uh-oh.
And their livelihoods depend on them overcoming this predicament.
This is very vague.
Let me give you more details that I have written down on my prepared card. Okay, thankfully though,
Okay. Overcome.
they cross paths with a man who, I'm afraid this is gonna give it away,
Okay.
is from another time.
A time traveler?
And
What
he
was-
helps them overcome their predicament by finding certain people along the way.
No, you can't guess it. The help has guessed it.
It's
Okay.
not The Help.
That's all the details. Two young gentlemen,
Okay, these two young gentlemen are younger than you and I.
younger than us.
Yeah.
So very young. This is like
Yeah.
Narnia? From another time? I guess that's another place.
They are not from another time, but the person that they meet is, and he takes them on a journey to another time to find the people they need.
Oh my gosh, I have no idea.
Okay, I'll give you more details.
I feel like people are like dying and probably have already guessed it.
Okay, they're in high school, and the predicament that they're in is that they have to get an A+ on a project, or something really bad's gonna happen.
I don't know this at all.
I think you must have seen this. You have to have seen this.
Okay, keep
Because
going.
that would be bogus if she hadn't seen it.
Oh no. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure? I just watched that over Christmas. Can I tell a quick story about that?
Okay, do you want me to do another one from my big card or do my fast ones from my phone?
Do another one. Let me try to redeem myself.
Okay. Okay, I only wrote one sentence on here because I think I can do the rest on my own.
Okay.
Okay, this is about a story about a woman who is hired to help the children in a family.
Mary Poppins.
Damn it! That was all I had written down, one sentence.
That makes me feel better. I needed one redeeming one.
Okay, this
I did not
next
have
segment is brought to you by BuzzFeed.
it. Okay.
Not really. Well, it is, but. So some of these are tweets from people, and some of them I think are, I don't know, from Reddit or something, okay? And it's just like one sentence that somebody wrote explaining a movie plot.
Okay.
Yeah. Ready?
Ready. Start the timer.
A bloke punches himself, encourages others to punch him, leaves his job, shaves his head, bad influence on Meatloaf.
Well, I was going
That
to
was
say
pretty
punches
hard.
himself and punches others. I was going to say Fight Club.
That's it.
Yes. What is the Meatloaf thing? He's in Fight Club?
Yeah, he's in it. His name was Robert
Oh,
Paulson.
really?
His name was Robert Paulson.
Because the last movie that I remember
I didn't know
Meatloaf being in was Spice World. Because he's the bus, isn't he the driver of Spice World? Have you seen Spice World?
Like once or twice. I'm gonna tell you this. I was not a fan of the Spice Girls growing up. I was like all about the boy bands. I was all about Christina and Britney. And for some reason, I just like wasn't into to the Spice Girls.
So unfortunately, this is our last episode.
We will not be roommates
as
anymore.
Katie and I are no longer friends.
All right. Wait, I want to know what this one is first. Okay. Reclusive weirdo and his mutant employees lure children into his factory. Oh, this is easy.
Willy Wonka.
Yeah. Ew, mutant employees. Oh, that's not very nice.
That's kind of effed
That's
up.
a little up. I don't like that one. A man buys a singing rabbit from Chinatown. Rabbit gets wet and breeds lizards. Lizards destroy town.
Wait, what does that say again?
Man buys a singing rabbit from Chinatown. Rabbit gets wet and breeds lizards. Lizards destroy town. Are you sure? If you've seen this, you should totally get the beginning part when he goes to Chinatown.
I don't know. Why is a rabbit?
Well, it's
And
not
a
a
rabbit
it's not
has
a rabbit.
lizards?
It's not a rabbit, and they're not lizards.
I don't know. What is it?
Gremlins.
Oh, okay. So I saw that when I was like very little
Did it
and one
terrify
time
you?
and
Okay.
never saw it again.
Okay.
So
Don't look. This just makes me laugh. This is our last one.
okay.
This is easy though. A very old-looking teenage girl wears hot pants and learns to smoke to win her boyfriend back.
Oh, Grease.
I just like that. I like it.
Nice.
Are we done?
Okay.
That's
so
it.
that was episode 2. Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Oh, bye.